Trump breaking news: Democrats split over Joe Biden's age. Democrats remain divided over how to handle the age question surrounding President Joe Biden, which has emerged as a defining issue of the 2024 presidential race following a special counsel report that thrust it to the forefront. Following special counsel Robert Hur's February 8 report that characterized Biden as a senior citizen with a failing memory, Biden and his senior advisors wasted no time retaliating. Shortly after, Biden set up an unusual nighttime news conference. First Lady Jill Biden joined a chorus of proxies endorsing Biden's fitness and vitality, and Vice President Kamala Harris branded the report as politically driven. In the days that followed, while the president and his team have attempted to put the report behind them, Democrats and White House allies are becoming more concerned that the strategy of using Biden's age as a distraction is counterproductive and will not solve the problem. Democrats disagree on who should dispel public concerns about the president's age, Biden or his surrogates, and party insiders are secretly worried that Biden isn't arguing strongly enough that he can serve as president far into his 80s. A lot of Democrats are nervous about facing off against Republican frontrunner and former President Donald Trump in the general election, and their worries and competing ideas about Biden's best way to win re-election reflect that Democrats would be better off selecting an alternative candidate to challenge Trump if they are serious about preventing a Trump victory. According to the growing chorus of voices fueled by Biden's dismal performance in head-to-head polls and historically low job approval ratings, writing critically of Trump, leftist journalist Ezra Klein stated, Democrats have a better option than Biden in a New York Times article by highlighting what surveys reveal to be one of Biden's greatest weaknesses. Hur's research further fueled the fire. Some of us have been screaming aggressively from the sidelines that people who work with him on a regular basis need to come out and say that he's doing his job well. According to a former senior Biden administration official who remains in contact with the White House and asked not to be named in order to speak candidly about the president's age, so, in a way, the special counsel did Biden a favor. Party insiders are arguing over the best way for Biden and his proxies to respond to mounting demands for a stronger defense. Speaking for the White House and Biden's campaign, Harris criticized Hur's inclusion of Biden's age in the report, calling it gratuitous and obviously politically driven, despite Trump's nomination of her. The appointment of her to the position of special counsel in the investigation of Biden's handling of sensitive materials when he was vice president really came from Biden's Attorney General, Merrick Garland. Her is a former U.S. attorney from Maryland. Investigators could not find sufficient evidence to support criminal charges, according to her, who discovered that Biden held classified information after leaving the vice presidency. The decision was consistent with an official policy of the Justice Department that does not prosecute sitting presidents.